Right now we are joined in studio live by Sergeant Gary Belinsky with the Syracuse Police Department. Thanks so much, Sergeant, for joining us this morning. We are talking about Halloween safety. So what is your #1 piece of advice for parents tonight?
Well, they shouldn't be out there with their children. Pretty much you don't want to send your little ones out there alone. Go out with them, and especially if they're excited, they're thinking about running across the street to find a house and get some candy. Hold their hands. Make sure they're not dashing out into the street, into traffic. It's much easier for us to see cars than it is for the cars to see us. And especially if we look at costumes, they might have a dark costume on, so make sure there's reflective tape, that they have flashlights, something with them so they're more easily seen. Secondly, if they have costumes, make sure it's not obstructing their peripheral view. So you don't want anything with hoods or hoodies on. You'd want something where they can look around, see left and right if there's people approaching them. It's always good to have a cell phone with you just in case you do run into an incident. I
would think that getting hit by a car would be probably the thing that you see the most of on Halloween with, you know, like you said, a lot of kids out on the street. So, of course, parents and kids have to be careful with that. What about sex offenders? I know that there is a state registry. Is that something that parents should look up? Because, you know, you don't know whose house you're going up to.
Well, that is something that you want to do your homework and check. You should know the neighborhoods that you're going to. And when you're going into those neighborhoods, do a check to see if there's any issues in that particular neighborhood. And again, that helps out having the buddy system. So you have somebody with you. If the parents are there as a guardian, they know for no reason should you ever enter anyone's house. So if you go ring the doorbell, knock on the door, and they say, hey, come on in for a moment, do not do that. Stay out on the porch or leave. Give up trying to get candy from that house and go to another residence.
And that is obviously something that parents should tell their kids, don't go into somebody's house. Now, in the city, is there a curfew? And what time should the lights be on till?
Well, there's not a curfew set up by the city, but we figured 9 o'clock at the latest. Roughly, if you can have all your trick-or-treating done by 8 p.m., that's reasonable.
I have to say, if you're coming to my house, I live in the city, my lights will probably be out by 8 o'clock because I have to get up early. All right, well, we hope that everybody has a fun and safe Halloween. And, of course, the parents want to check the candy at the end, too. Just go through it, make sure there's no needles or anything. Yes. My parents used to always do that.
Right, take a look, make sure it's fully wrapped. If it's not, discard it.
All right, Sergeant Gary Belinsky, thanks so much. We hope you have a wonderful Halloween.
Thank you. My
Stay
pleasure.
with us. We'll be right back.